Ndekuba ekene kwa mu ni bonde manje mo no ekene mo nya bona bi no nene no bosi nke tata biko na imana unu mana ihe na akpọtụ na atụ nka m brief you no tupu m play this video. N'ime n'izu ka gara aga na o nwere video na circulate na social media na Jpac jukwa wee sị na ndị Zion ministry na akwụ ya ụgwọ ka ọ bịa na-ekwulu maka Zion. So the video na circulate na anga. Unfortunately, eventually Zion legal team were for the video. They will play with the video, we analyze the video. We found that this guy is implicating people, that he should come out and say Ndokoli Augo. Kita no now, he has refused to say that in Ndokoli Augo. Kita no na Ako Zion na one Canadian lawyer, Canada lawyer, the Zion ministry. We put na we kwena na they will Jpac from now till next week. Kobe bia kwenda ha onyeli ego ibe defend the Zion. Kobe kwenda ha na akwụ ya ụgwọ ko ebe defend the Zion. Kobe kwenda ha na-enye ego chipu ya under Zion payroll. Ke we nwe ike megini fish her out first and he should provide his evidence. Na akwụ ya ụgwọ because the okwu bia sebe okwu one woman he made the video you bring pressure between yesterday and today. One woman of God one I think all the corner is biakwa biakwu okwu se na so na na-ekwu na Zion na-emare njọ wee bakwe na n'okwu ebe biakwu ndị mmadụ ụgwọ ka ha wee na support us. So now this legal team lawyer wee pụta wee sị mba that there is a need to address and can the mad the implication of the allegation ha na-ebo Zion because n'okwu a Jpac kwuru na akwado ma gịnị election abụ. So ya na summarize n'okwu a ka ọ bụ na from now till next week Kenya with the Jpac you should come and clear the air. Governor Izokwu clear go air nke ya because also channel them implicate when he Akwa the same lawyer Governor Izokwu appear na live video Governor Izokwu man habia wole the lawyer say na the lawyer no appear okay we make we will caution no ogechi not knowing that the man amad the reason we invite here na live video. I don't know if he shock you the video we just told the man makwa gini clear kwa the air go na he will go and rewatch that video. Amuno we nwoke ma choje we tell us na otu we zolo to na the video that everybody we hear from him. So as it stands now, nga na-esi everywhere. Nga na-esi everywhere. Kwa na agwa ndị mmadụ so ọnụ go ofu ebe. Chọ. Amụọ nwoke na bụrụ nwoke. So biko achọrọ m egbu n'oge. Na ene the video kwụ na nelu ya n'isi. Ka ọ dị mgbe ọzọ. Ndị bye bye.
Council ahead. Yeah, council is there. I'm hanging there. So don't I agree with you. Man. Yeah, the council is there too.
As you go.
But I agree to you, sir.
Good to see you, my brother. Achievement.
Man. Council, how do you go to Canada?
No, you can't. I can just walk here to do it or even mother does.
Really?
Oh, yeah. See, I can't buy it.
Okay. Yeah, time we are today.
I hope. Yes, I hope my drug a monk.
It's all good. 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 So, Council, I actually decided to make this after talking to me on phone concerning how you are feeling. So, okay. I will first of all make one or two address. You know, here is like my house. Sorry, come on, Boroko. So, the address which you know that none of other people on social media they are making here. Other people on social media they are making here. I got here as a crime. But once it is prior night or able to be made, every time on social media, but why social media is the only means where they pass their own information and that's the only means where they come to do their own nonsense. But Zionite or Zionite or Zion itself, which are future director, there's many things on the internet. They like to display their madness on the internet. That is where I want to do a display can display. So if you are seeing this thing as madness, if you are seeing this thing as something that is not called for, you are free to leave the space. So that's after ịkpọ m in the afternoon social grammar in eso sịrị mba na grammar eso ga-awụ ihe a ga-asụ na nzuzo iri na ịbịa asụ grammar o pụrụ adị ndị asụ ịma na garam school ebe ka aga m asụ ya ndị mara chịwa m ọchị so ntị na grammar ịkpọ m na phone na-asụ ọ ga-awụ ihe m ga-asụ secretly and ọ ga-awụ ihe a ga-asụ secret so it is good now the answer ọ ga-adịgo so ka ezugo moderate ya ka ọ bụrụ ka enwee a sort of ka enwee na-asị kwụsị wee na-asị kwube so bụ hapụ ịfụkọta grammar ebe a agwa m ezigbo ya jikwa nwaanyị na-ejighị ma ọ bụ na nke isi nnukwu grammar ka ebe ike na ezigbo ị ga-take over.
Okay, Council.
Ezigbo.
I greet you once more.
I salute you. I salute you.
Okay. Well, that's circulating on social media right now, and it became more controversial because in a broadcast where that particular thing was said, you came into that broadcast. First of all, as a Ganijo, you will like a knowledge about something also has actually put at that broadcast before you came in, or did you just come in based on just on a neutral basis?
Was not in any broadcast. The broadcast in question, I was not there. I had a live appearance earlier in the day, which did not go on because there was network challenge. Then I went out for my business. So subsequently, I now heard about another broadcast that I was supposed to be in. And I don't. This is my account. Maybe the best, of course you can't bring me in except I request to come in. So I was not meant to be in any broadcast. That is why it is very, very important that we have this so that we can, put out some facts to be on a very straight and understandable way. So that's the first thing. I was not meant to be in any broadcast with anybody. Governor Isioku is a friend of mine, and also I also see him as a friend of Zion. So when I needed to share some facts earlier in the day, I joined him in his program too, about with respect to the complaints of the legal team of Zion about him, and then with facts as to whether the prophet has time to engage anybody to go on behalf of himself on social media.
Don't move to your mic.
And I made it very clear, 2 points. One, the prophet has no time to go and send anybody on his behalf to social media. Then secondly, I explained where the general matter was at that point. So subsequently, if there was any other broadcast that was meant to discuss something, I wasn't aware of it, and I was not there.
Very good.
Okay. So what it means is that you have no knowledge of any prior knowledge of whatever thing that was said, apart from this particular part where you explained.
Exactly. Very clear.
Okay. Then thank you, Akwa.
Yeah. Yes.
Akwa. Only even after you about Jpac. Let me mention names because the thing on Facebook, it's not like now the thing not. Only a second. No, Madu Jaba and the people 0 meters.
We better, huh?
Madu Jaba and the people 0 meters. So I could only even apparently who are now where Jpac is alleging that now Zion Ministry for Yoga to come to Facebook to say something about one person or the other.
Yeah.
And that, was there any dealing of such transpired between Jpac aside, like, will anything like that involve money changing hand in every Jpac, to do a specific job for Zion?
God,
was he ever placed in any Zion payroll?
God Almighty is my witness. The person who brought to my attention to that video, yes, I saw that video and I passed. But only level did that video. Where who the implications of everything and they grow law. Yeah, go Akwa, my everything. Oh, your mom said, what a man believe that singing and Nabarestan was speaking English for me. Now that in the afternoon. Yeah, wait for the video. Where's one grammar? See, Oga. It is not that you're downloading this thing, so be more time, more matter. You might buy and selling. And see, Oga. No ways for English, I can got an implication here no surrounding the video. And the other hand, the more gossip into one other woman, one prophetess in Enugu States. I said it to another, as in exactly what he was telling me was what now the woman is not narrating to. So when they said that, then going straight to your question. Number one, Zion Ministry as a body never placed anybody on a payroll. Number one, on countless time, I have given Jpac money and I have given every other person.
I was even going to come to that.
No,
on the part of the ministry.
Hell no, that if there be anything, because all I am to say, no, God ought to say him body so cool, so that the guy only keep it back, only back because only keep only go to Zrema. I think all the marriage dogs came here. Come on, here.
Sorry, I would like to come in at this point. You have made the point. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, sorry, sir. So now.
But I can like it. I'm not Barrister Nandi Choriku before.
I like it. I like it. I'm a barrister.
No, Ezigo is not biased. Ezigo is doing his job very well. This is on a very sad note. This is not funny.
Yeah, not at all.
Let me lay this foundation. When we came to Zion, and we saw that people have gotten used to when they go to social media, they say what they like. We put ourselves together as Zion lawyers. In fact, it was the prophet that called us together to help him in ministering to those who are less privileged. So we came out. You don't know, there are many of us, lawyers of various means, of various locations all over the world, who believe in the anointing of the prophet, who know that what is happening there is real. So when we gathered, and then we saw this unfortunate aspect of when somebody sit down on Facebook, the person will say something. When it is Ebukobi, the person will say nonsense. We now added the mandate upon ourselves that we will be defending him from all those rubbish. And when we came out in Zion to say it, they laughed at us. But we said, okay, we will use one person as an example. And we continue to use more. The fact that Jpac got online and said that Zion Ministry placed him on a payroll, the question you ask yourself first is, as who? What do you do for Zion? Zion Ministry has a page with over 2.9 million followers.
Yes.
We have our page, Seraphic TV. We love Evangelist Ebukobi. Any message that we could not pass through all this our medium, it is you, Jpac, that will be passing it for us. As who? So I don't do blogging. My area is there for me. But I would like him, because when I saw the video, I reached out to Governor Ezioku, and I see that he has already made his own disclaimer. I am expecting him to go and state that at no point the Zion Ministry engage him for such, because the information he passed to the world is not true. And I believe that it could be with an intent to tarnish the image of the prophet, which falls within our mandate to deal with. So I expect him to go and state it categorically before he will hear from us, because we don't have time for people doing that nonsense. Anytime you enter social media and you call Evangelist Ebukobi and we see it in bad light, we will follow you up. And let me tell you, most of the things we are doing, he doesn't even know about them. I want to give you an example. By the time we arrested in jail, Evangelist Ebukobi saw it on social media. He did not know. So we have our mandate very clear. We are people who qualify to practice law, and we are going to deal with anybody that comes within that purview to say that nonsense. We don't care who you are. You can write all you care on Facebook, but when we meet you where we're supposed to meet you, your lawyers and your followers and whoever that will come for you will face us in that place.
Answer.
Okay, sir.
I want to then say, well, good you have come here, but we're going to give you all the floor to send your message out, because so I could send the message. I got no empty threat. Yeah, the whole visa to Mozambique, my one carton of Zulu bit call. And
it's not even issue of threatening anybody. It's just stating the fact.
Because Sudan got to work and I go Buyama. You got to go.
So, but I confess, I'm not like taking around go up between the people before.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I will want you to round up what you are saying before.
All people that now Jpac is mistaking Akwa as a friend, as payment for our ministry. That is number one. I know on a countless time, I have helped him and have supported him in the little way I can. And the most of this receipt of these payments are with me. Most of them are with me, because some in several phones, but I think I have the main phone with me, which if it demands that I shows how the alerts come and the voice note to backing them up, knowing that it was not a payroll something. Because it says that a payroll is that a whole lot of Zion ministry call you, probably sign a deal with you for you to be talking for them or talking down on people on their behalf for you to be paid. That is what it means. Because the prophetess who was saying it now, who was not analyzing it, after who was not analyzing that, like say is a simple thing for all everybody knows he was referring to that video. I don't know if you're getting my point. So what I am saying essentially, on countless time, I have given him money because at first, up Kazam ministry, almost Chabaya, Chotia, Agubola, only the number of Agubola. Because him they were so paper, internet doesn't forget, and don't end there back if you don't wear handled. So I will repeat what I said, and everybody will bear me witness, and I will bring evidence that back it up. Agubola we him numbia, we chat here, we poya, siana. Because now video me Makazam ministry. Immediately, me with 300,000 naira send the area. After me someone called me instantly, came from Dubai. You want to contact Jpac, and see when you try email yes and yes, and Chamba, Nemia Kamia. Now I will now urge Jpac, ya put online, are you getting my point? You know, Zion, we Zionite, we act like a family. Yes. What for the food they made here, everybody now put us on 1 year now. So once that person saw that I've given them that money and it was confirmed that the money was from me, every that person started giving. To just say that now, one engineer Buchi, because I took out time to go back to the conversation I had with him on that phone. One engineer Buchi, been in England, yes. Where same now the engineer Buchi, Yanyamego Kanya. Ijabucha said no. Even them this am too much. So the Ijabucha said no. That I should correct him to Jpac directly, which I did. The man also gave him money. So I don't know. Are all these things being seen as a payroll? Man, gonna one of the one or two. Maybe go here. Are they for payroll? Yes, we actually, as an individual, I do call him. See, now talk about this my business. Like I hype where. Sometimes I do give him something.
Okay.
Now, during Christmas period, I called him about my Christmas plan here. When I knew that this my bitters was going to come out, I knew that I needed internet space for it. Ezuko, I also gave you money that period. All your bloggers, Monday sound bloggers, my outside sound bloggers. I told everybody the least person I gave money was 500,000 naira. It was not because to go and talk for me. It was not because to go and talk for some ministry. I was doing this thing, knowing that now, January, February, that Nande, you can remember, during that Christmas time, I also ran to you. You knew that I would be needing a box.
Yeah, you were even asking one of my colleagues to help you reach out to Portable and the other guys so that he was using.
God bless you. Now I'm not touching the body chain of these people. I just want to have the contact. I'm going Christmas. When that now, able to do bit as I'm going to say Hoku. Yeah, it's very easy. Could this thing be counted as by some comment? Could this thing be counted as a payroll? Now, I told you Ezuko some time ago. Oh, the one woman called Prophet Ezuko. What is the time is that a payroll?
There is even one that I'm looking for. There's another one that's
payroll.
Let me support you. Let me support you.
I don't know English guys from that.
No, English I'm only too much like that because it's all very clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. The girl got kidney transplant. Internet Korea, kidney transplant. Is that a payroll?
No.
Is that a payroll? Or you never put your on name? Young Marky on
no. I think now, if I go question. Now, but sometimes Governor Ezioku at the Jpac said, na phone brief before they actually came on that live. So, I don't know. Did you have any discussion with them prior to that live? If yes, on any specific thing, does it include exactly these lies had a pedo on Facebook?
Ezuko, my brother.
Because they were making it look like they were making it look like actually you are more like in collaboration with them with whatever they have said there on Facebook.
Is that a payroll?
Calm down. Just like some of the things I could say here, I'm very, very much aware of it. The fact that Akwa loves our spiritual director in such a way that if you love Zion Ministry, Akwa loves you automatically. If you hate Zion Ministry, you have become Akwa enemy by far. The same thing with me. If you hate Ebuka Obi, I hate you. Hate me as well. If you love Ebuka Obi, I love you direct. We know we are not doing we're not coloring it. We don't paint it or say who should be pleased.
And that is what I have noticed about everybody.
Yeah, so that is how we do. We don't want to hide it or we don't care who is involved. See, this information is very clear. Akwa has been giving a lot of people some assistance. I know people have also given assistance because they love Zion. And for that reason, our spiritual director does not even have time to know. We don't even tell him. Most of these things that Akwa is counting here, our spiritual director does not know about it. So we do them, they are being done for the purpose of saying, okay, who is with us is not against us. Now, coming to your specific question, I am a legal practitioner. I don't engage in controversy. And I don't know that if you want to hire my services as a lawyer, I'll give you my terms and conditions. You pay me, I work for you. If I want to work for free, I work for free. There was no instance where I had any meeting prior to anybody to go and have an online thing, or how I am aware of what the person is saying. The only thing was that I came into...
Is it not you? Is it not you? Is it not you and the Tochku, Barrister Tochku that made me on how to talk online? Make I not enter into trouble.
Yes, now, you see. So we have coached Akwa already. We've coached him very well. And what I'm trying to say is this: I don't want to do something to somebody out of anger, but I also want to be careful. For instance, this issue of payroll, I need Jpac to state the correct side of it so that we will not come for him. And when we come for you, we are the type that we kill a fly with a sledgehammer. You see small fly, if we have a sledgehammer, we use it and kill it immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want any kind of distraction on our prophets. Go for the this is not a marriage. The chance they are. So, but when it comes to distracting him, we will take care of you sharp. And we don't do anything secret. We know that whatever you have done discloses some level of offense, either civil or criminal, and we go for you immediately. No waste of time. There is no time. Cell ministry does not have time to place anybody on payroll. I don't know why people love to dwell in controversy. Look, now see how fast that prophetess Nkem rushed and cashed into the team. That all Jpac they were saying they didn't know that they were paid. And let me ask, a person of that position, of that prophetess, before you say something on social media, are you not supposed to verify it?
You are supposed to verify.
Find out if it is true that Zion Ministry has placed this person. That is my problem with all these people that rush to Facebook. As you go, I don't know who you are. I was just going through Facebook and I saw a video you made one day. Very sensible. You hit your points. You don't care. You just put the truth out there. I see you as a social crusader. That is the work any person is supposed to be doing. If you are somebody who know your onions, you go in there and you put the facts. I have not seen anybody bringing one voice note of Ezugo, and this your voice note is saying another thing, and Ezugo is saying another thing on TV. I have not seen it. That is why I follow you, and so many others I follow as well. So all we want to do is very simple. Put facts there. People know the truth. Do not try to engage in controversy. If you are good in controversy, if it gets to the one you go in for, we'll go in. I remember sending some person's message before I say, this thing you are doing, there is a criminal aspect of this thing you are doing. If we come for you, it may not be good for you. He said, get away, you. Today, where are they? Today, where are they? That is the question. So, for the prophetess to quickly go and say, oh, this, oh, that, the last thing I have, if you know, I wish the way you see Ebuka speak on social media, I mean, the way you see him speak when his programs are covered, there is no secret part of him hidden anywhere. The guy is played. The only prophet in this country who came openly on a world wide web and say, if I have slept with you, you man or woman, come out. Till tomorrow, no human being has come out. As you go, just watch it too. This is a man who is one of the Zion Ministry has branches in 156 countries in the world. The man came out and said, if you know that me, Ebuka, has asked you to give me money or have engaged with you sexually or have told you this, the man challenged the world and he keeps challenging them. Until tomorrow, nobody has come out. Because two things are possible. He can't collaborate. I'm worldly lawyers who come after you. Then he puts a monster you do a damage kidney. He did dialysis. And I did dialysis, so as you don't know if you know, and I did dialysis, so People should be careful. Oh. One thing I have learned is that spirits don't forgive. Even Bible say, even Jesus Christ said it. If you are the sort that talk against people that work with spirits, the spirit does not forgive. One spirit moves. Go hit, yeah, go hit, go.
Kopia Ganya. Emo, by standing you know, we talked at length before we come to this video. You asked me to leave evidence on the internet, that evidence should not come on the internet. Otherwise, I would have been bringing voice notes and messages. But because you say we are not on saga and you are not ready for saga, I am reserving it and waiting for the right thing to be done.
No, our own saga has a bill, so let them go and those people that had saga with Zion legal team, see they draw her ban. Some will still have very soon, but we don't need to announce it. If you do saga, just remove Ebukobi and Zion inside it. Once you put Zion and Ebukobi, you will see that the saga, and when we put you there, we will not look back. It's just that our prophet is too compassionate. For instance, look at this Ijele issue now. You saw how he was boasting on social media. I will kill you. Ebukobi, I will kill you. The police, I will shoot until you retire. When the chips are down.
I even tried to engage him in his program.
You see?
I was in his program to engage him.
When it happened, the prophet started pursuing us. Go and set him free. He applied for bail. Police said no, that this guy, the way we are still investigating, he does not deserve bail. Prophet say you must not oppose it. His bail application went really well. It was not opposed. Then the bail court gave him. He could not meet up with the bail condition. He brought application for court to reduce it. The prosecutor, we lawyers, we said no. We have to reduce. We need to stop. The prophet said nobody should oppose it. They granted him the bail. They varied the condition. Now, since July, he has met his bail condition. But he couldn't come out because the Federal High Court in Akwa issued a production warrant to the correctional facilities in Lagos that they should produce him to Akwa to come and answer to what he said about Hezekiah, the general overseer of Living Christ Mission. And once there is production warrant from a court of law, the custodial center will not release you. It's only to bring you there. Now they are still going back and forth. Do you know that this our prophet has gone as far as looking for the lawyer to the Living Christ Mission?
Living Christ Mission
called the lawyer and said, "Please, I want to beg you. I am Ebukobi." Imagine Ebukobi that doesn't pick call. Everything he was doing. Looked for the number of that lawyer. It's just, if you know as you go, you know the number of people that are always on the door. This man sleeps 1 hour, 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours a day, attending to people. Then he left everything he was doing, picked up food, and was calling the Living Faith people. Say, "I heard that he is sick. Forgive him, please forgive him. Let him go and take care of himself." There are other things that he has done that I am not permitted to say here now, including expending huge resources in the interest of the young man. That's how compassionate. So when I look at him and I see the kind of person he is, and I see this kind of talk in social media, that's why when I come for you, I don't look back. When we don't look back. Yeah.
You forget that you engage him. You forget that you engage him and asking him, why did he now provide, why did he now gather you people? That night after Open Heaven now,
yeah.
It's not the
Okay, do you know that at the time prophets placed a cost if you oppose that the bail application, because you are thinking that what to go behind and tell the prosecutor what to do. I don't know how you knew, or say I know a general when he I call you be like size 20 or size 50. No, but also we all run away. At the time he placed a directive that he doesn't want anything to stop the guy coming out. You can insult me, but I will take it. But if you insult my parents, you get anywhere. You saw the guy on social media insulting the prophet's parents. But Prophet said no. I don't want to say certain things here. Do you know how many times that guy was in critical condition? Prophet will go into prayer and pray him out. Prophet about himself. The next person will carry. Prophet will not know. You see this idea of Zion ministry placed me on payroll. We are not going to take it like we are expecting to see the person correcting himself.
Us go.
The person should go and correct himself.
Let it not be cutting you short now. But the one thing is clear here, which is number one. Zion ministry did not place anybody on any payroll, including me.
Kobo. You know what is Kobo? Kobo from Zion ministry. Kobo.
I have always made it clear. Even today, yes, I even said it. I even said it so that Akwa even said it so that they will understand that the Zoro bitters that was delivered in my house. I made the transfer. Even though we transfer Zoro bitters na Abudu after Edo State, after Delta State, while I was on my way to Lagos, I made that transfer and the receipt is here. So
let's go.
Zion ministry did not. So to get it clear and for the clarity purpose, Zion ministry did not place anybody on a payroll, including me. I have made it clear even today in my broadcast today. I said anything I say about Zion. Oh, I want a baby. Now somebody will tell me to say something. I'm saying
that's
for
what we're
saying
talking
that.
about.
How many followers can Jpac will? How many followers can Governor Ezioku? Even Sarah. There are so many pages there. There are so many pages there.
That ministry is to make you popular, not you making that ministry popular. I am unable to sign. I am unable to sign. Oh shit! Are you guys hearing me? Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, let me round up. Let me.
Okay, I'm gonna cut here.
Can understand on a different note. Can you hear me, sir?
I'm hearing you.
Ako, can you hear me? Okay, so it is clear that Zion ministry did not place anybody on a payroll, including me. Including me. I'm saying it very clearly now. Nobody is paying me and nobody is paying anybody out there. Whatever thing Zion has given, in fact, the same way Akusiwe reached out to Jpac now, just like he said. I just noticed the moment
let me make this point. Ezugo, you notice Begina, payroll, super payroll. Okay, but I want to first go and aputa. Go on about to Lapo.
Yes.
Payroll, super payroll. I say, you notice when I went to the Malego, reduce Zola. Did you notice or not? Because I don't understand. Payroll, you didn't notice that now the when they Lego online, no reduce. Because why would somebody do something with his clear mind? Somebody see the man like you don't think you can fight through for exactly what you're talking about.
I could come down. Oh, calm down.
No, but it's
Calm
very,
down.
very annoying. If somebody is using his mind to do
why Aku was talking actually on how he got to reach out to Jpac, I went straight to my inbox and I saw that it seems like the same way. You want to go? It seems like the same way was exactly the way. When I started talking about Zion, I never knew that one day that I will even speak with anybody known as Zion. I was talking about only me. It is nothing to about Zion. No, it has nothing. I have seen. I went to Aba and I confirmed that. So I want to extend his out of benevolence. If you don't know what I because of Zion, I don't know what you can do better than different pages Zion with millions of followers. So now, by the time now they haven't made this foundation and haven't made it clear for everybody to know that now program that you actually have nothing to do with whatever thing happened.
No.
Yes. You have nothing to do with whatever thing happened, and there was no prior discussion about this before bringing you to that program.
No. In fact, from what you are saying, I will go and watch that program to see if there could be a part where I can also write up some persons, because see, like I told you, I'm not a blogger, I'm a lawyer. I keep myself to I maintain my lane. I will go and watch. If it discloses any kind of collusion to try to use me to do something, they will hear from me. But let me tell you very importantly, let us not miss a very important aspect of this our meeting now. I am sending warning to anybody that said their ministry placed him on payroll to go and recant. The reason I'm saying
that was where I was going. Let me go to that place so I was actually saying, based on all these things that we have been able to put straight at this broadcast.
Yes.
So I wanted to give you the opportunity now to make the position known to whoever that has alleged this thing now, Facebook, for his own benefit. I want you to make the position and stand very clear to him. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ejigo. Thank you, Akwa. I am not. I put a million on. I put a million on. I am saying it very clear. To stand on a social media platform and make allegation that you know is not true against Zion ministry, you have brought yourself within our jurisdiction, Zion lawyers, and we will come for you. The opportunity we are giving you now, it is very, very established from this our meeting now that Zion ministry did not place anybody on a payroll to go and say what you like on social media. We have our mouthpiece, we have our media team who work as volunteers, by the way. Nobody's paying them. Then it comes to you from somewhere where nobody knows. You don't even believe in what you are doing in Zion. Because for you to open your mouth and say what is not true, I doubt if you believe in what is happening in Zion. So my little message to anybody that said so is, go back and put your record straight. Aku, who gave you money, have said why he gave you money. And as you are here. If you start, there's no need to start calling all the people that Aku gave money to come and say what for. Aku does not give you, just like you said, if you love Zion ministry, Aku loves you automatically. If you want to see the other part of Aku just go against Zion ministry, he will use the same energy and come after you. I do the same. So the simple thing is this, and it's an instruction. I don't want to spend time writing it. Go back and tell the world Zion Ministry did not engage you. If you fail to do that, we will request for the evidence that Zion placed you on payroll for you to start attacking people or whatever you would. I don't know what the purpose of the payroll was, but for somebody to place you on payroll, it presupposes that you are doing the person's bidding. If Zion gave you money, just like he gave to Ezugo and gave to other persons, there is another boy, Credo. I know that boy that does them, you know, and all those guys. I know these are people that work with Akwa very closely. The boy can never come together and say,
Mbosimira 1 million. Didn't you hear me begging him not to post it? Though he later posted it.
But he said no. The boy refused. He said he cannot. He refused.
Okay.
So Ezugo, you know, to put it in a nutshell, Zion Ministry does not put anybody. The people that the Ebuka put on payroll are the less privileged. If you go there, the school fees he pays every session runs into hundreds of millions. Thank God this social media is an evidence. You saw a youth copper who came to thank him after being trained all through university and serving. That's the kind of payroll Ebuka places people on. If you go to Zion now, I know you will see them uncountable. Every time he's paying, you will even see him during program. Say, I will train this child from A to Z. You think when he say it is forgotten, they know where they go to, and they place them on payroll immediately. Zion, payroll. I am just giving this one to say, but I know that I don't have to.
I told them when he should go internet.
BBC will find their way, come to Ebukobi's office and interview him. Then we will look for who to pay. It is you to pay you to come and say anything Prophet Ebukobi opens his mouth to say on his altar goes viral automatically.
Viral.
So
bloggers even bring traffic to their page with it. Who are you that Zion will come and pay you to come and do what?
And same final message to Prophetess Nkem. You have God's calling. I don't want to qualify your calling about doing God's work. Please, before you rely on any information you hear from some persons, try and verify it, so that you don't put yourself in jeopardy. Legal jeopardy. Don't know about spirits, but the one I specialize in is legal. Because I know that when you disseminate false information, there is a corresponding legal effect of it, negatively or positively, on you. So I will reach out to the home branch and I'll notify them, and at the level of admins, we'll take our decisions in the next week. If you didn't say it, you'll be hearing from us. That's my final message.
And let me even say, shipping this for the record purpose. If you know that you are a blogger, and you know that the only reason why you are blogging about Zion, whether in a positive way or so, is for, let me say, in a positive way, is that you are expecting Zion to pay you money or to do. Please stop.
Now, wisdom carry. Wisdom get carried.
Stop.
That is very, very important. If the reason you are supporting Zion on social media is so that you expect some kind of gratification, we don't even see you. Nobody's seeing you. Propagate what you believe in. Jesus Christ Jesus Christ do your own. Convince whoever you can convince. No problem. But Zion, I was Zionites. We know ourselves. We know what we are doing. We don't need anybody to better us.
Look at news about Zion Potter. Bloggers say like Zion self. Meji about engagement. Bloggers say like Zion. If you have picture evangelist Ebukobi, within few minutes you will post to that videos. For reactions and the views everywhere.
It's true.
Bloggers say like Zion. So what will Zion be paying you for exactly that Evangelist Ebukobi cannot say on the pulpit and people
and it
will
will
blog it to go viral? That is the question. Even people they quote to out of context. Cash cruise get millions of engagement at their pages. Go. Now it is not even only Zion. There are so many Zionites all over the world. Some of them can just yes, you know that if you message in a phone, onye has to send their number. Before you know it, the person will say, I want to appreciate you. Anybody. You don't even know this person.
My brother.
That is how much Zionites. I have noticed how much Zionites love people who identify with Zion.
God bless you.
A lot of them, even everywhere, man, spanda, ofu from now, they laugh at this blog.
Did you tell me to something? I used to go TV. Not me come to you.
Exactly.
Was I not the one that came to you and greet you?
Yeah, it was you. It was you. So it is like that. It is like that. So when you mistake love and a show to be payment for doing what? Okay, but it's not though. Only a place on a payroll. It is as well assume that Nonya now a pixie on a salary, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so I don't need to say anything for that. I think you have made the point clear.
I made the point. I don't want to if you do not send in your evidence to back up what you are saying, which is defense of justification, then you know that you are ready for us. So simple. Let's come for you. No problem. Just wait for us.
So we can call it a day. The message is clear, right?
Yeah, the message is very clear. Let me do the thanking on behalf of Akwa on our platform here. Akodalo, Barasanandi, thank you very much. I'm a good
thank you. Because you go give bitas na Canada, butela ina Akwa bute.
I will do that. Don't go because of it. Don't matter say the story. Before Wako, Ako can go kebi zero bitas and then you muso can go jo. Thank God no katalo bo sem ko go manya kweta. Western Diego, a weather delivery immediately, even in Lagos. But before in Lagos, the Bata, people only get well me with self and I think that or so. I'm sending the Buhari, if I can send the to Asaba. So, the moment they deliver money, if I send them what to go, so now money I can't do work over. Now, Yaki, even in the
because I want to
be